Nagi mad at me?
She's not mad. And you can crash here tonight. There's no need to worry about anything else.
Nagi is always so kind. But Roxy, I don't know anymore.
Don't force yourself, Sokaku. If you're tired, you should get some rest first. Facing your own feelings takes energy. No need to push yourself so hard.
Morning, Proxy!
Morning, Sokaku. Did you rest well? You can sleep in if you want.
I had the best sleep! Your bed and blankets are super comfy. They feel so cozy and safe. I was kinda scared to go to sleep last night, but I ended up sleeping all the way till morning and didn't have any nightmares.
Nightmares? Is that why you...
Yeah, I had a nightmare yesterday. In my dream, Nagi... she killed Sis.
Wait, I don't think I understand. Who did Yanagi kill? Herself?
Huh? Nagi is Nagi, and Sis is Sis. Sis, she's the one I grew up with. We were always starving together. But then, a lot happened. I don't really understand. Sis disappeared, and then Nagi brought me to a new home. Both Sis and Nagi mean so much to me. So why? Why would I have a dream like that?
So you didn't want to go home and see Yanagi yesterday because you were scared? It's just a dream. The real Yanagi would never do something like that to your family.
No, I was afraid to see Nagi because even when I woke up screaming from the nightmare, even when I saw her covered in my sister's blood, the first thing I wanted to do was to run into her arms and cry. I'm someone who can't survive without leaning on someone. I'm just the weakest, most worthless person ever. If Nagi finds out about this, will she be afraid? Will she leave me just like Sis did? I'm so scared. What do I do, Proxy?
It's okay. You can rely on others. You don't have to be afraid of that. People are supposed to support each other. That doesn't mean you're weak or worthless. Yanagi depends on you too. But you wouldn't think she's weak because of it, right?
Really?
If it really bothers you, here's what you could do. Try relying on more people. If you only rely on one person, it might feel intense and clingy. But if you rely on a lot of people, that just means you've got a lot of friends, right?
What you're saying makes so much sense! So, can I rely on you, Proxy?
Of course. I feel honored that you would trust me.
If I could rely on you, can I stay here one more day? I'll tell Nagi I'm here, because you're someone I can rely on.
street interview? Me?
Wow, it seems a hard-working public security officer is willing to grace us with an interview. Please listen carefully to the question. Are you happy?
Sure. My name is Seth Lowe. Wait a minute. I didn't agree to be interviewed by you.
Relax, buddy. This isn't rocket science. Let's zoom in a bit on our handsome officer. Come on, smile for the camera.
Huh?
You must not have heard our question clearly, kind officer. We just wanted to ask. In New Eridu, where everyone lives and works in peace and contentment, in the prosperous Janus district and in the dazzling Lumina Square, do you feel happy?
No.
Well, how could that be? As a public security officer, surely you must know that we Janus Quarter citizens have always topped the charts when it comes to our happiness index scores.
Hasn't our ranking been slipping since the second quarter of last year?
Huh? What the officer is trying to say is that we are not to be outdone despite stiff competition among districts.
I didn't say that. Speaking from what I know about public security statistics, the case closure rate across the entire Janus Quarter for the last 3 periods has risen by 1 to 2% on average.
That's right! An uptick in cases closed means a safer Janus Quarter. We're truly making great progress.
Not really. The increase is actually due to the significant drop in the number of cases handled. The media only pays attention to the number of new cases and case closure rate. But if we look at the average number of cases handled daily... hold on! Why are you grabbing the mic from me? I haven't finished yet! If we look at the average number of cases handled daily, we can see that the drop in the number of new cases could very well be due to tampering...
Cat! Stop rolling! Officer, we should be helping each other out here. Why are you making things so difficult for me? Since you're such a good-looking guy, I don't mind doing public security a favor. So why are you messing with me? Do you have beef with me? Do you want me to lose my job?
I don't even know you. Why would I want you to lose your job? I haven't finished answering your question. Don't you need to take my picture or something?
One of us must have a few screws loose.
I'm confused. Why would anyone just call themselves crazy like that?
That comment was probably aimed at you, but it ended up backfiring. Turns out she's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
I don't get it. She insists that I answer questions that she won't let me answer. She's definitely the one with the problem. But why did she say that I was trying to get her fired? I didn't even want to be interviewed, yet I still answered her questions seriously. I was obviously trying to help her out. Why would she accuse me like that?
If all that stuff you were citing was broadcast on TV, it might have been a bad look for public security. But as a citizen, I'd be more than willing to hear you out.
A bad luck. Sounds like something that guy would say. If I'd gone along with what the reporter wanted, isn't that just acting? Are there some unspoken rules that I'm not aware of?
It's not your fault. It's everyone else's. Just kidding. Seriously though, some rules may not be right, but people just aren't bold enough to say so. If everyone were as straightforward as you, there might be fewer unjust rules.
Straightforward? Honestly, I'm more often described as having difficulty understanding human language. I don't think I was in the wrong either. Anyway, thanks for the words of encouragement, manager.
That's what friends are for.
Friends?
If you agree, then we're friends, right?
That's fine. So we're friends. I'll visit you on 6th Street the next time I get the chance. I gotta get back to the precinct now. Bye, manager. Me? Well, I'm down to go anywhere with you.
Miss Lucy, sorry, I forgot you don't like being called that.
That's not the only thing you forgot. I told you, don't bother my friends again. Unless you want to have Grassy, Woody, and Bricky lining up to stomp you in the face.
I remember what a gentle little princess you used to be as a girl. You may be wearing a spiky leather jacket now, but you wouldn't really do that to me, right?
Watch out, or I'll stick this spike into your...
I get it. You really have changed.
I'm glad you finally got it.
It's just as Mr. Montefiore predicted. You two really are the same. He's never told anyone, but he had quite a rebellious youth, too.
What's that got to do with me?
Mr. Montefiore ran away from home for a decade. 10 long years later, the prodigal son came back to assume his responsibilities. Those 10 years of hard work gave Mr. Montefiore the gifts of a lifetime, a tough personality, and the cunning to think outside the box. Both of these became unique assets in the business world.
How have I never heard this story before?
And of course, during those 10 years of wandering, he met his lifelong soulmate, your mom. That's why when Mr. Montefiore learned that you and the young man running the video store get along so well, he specifically told me not to interfere. As he said, whether a lover or a friend, genuine relationships develop in tough times. When you're ready to take on your responsibilities in the future, you'll find yourself dealing with countless tasks, and during every exhausting late night, you'll need a warm embrace.
Grassy, Woody, Bricky!
Feeling better now?
I'm still angry. Father should have known he has no right to send one of his flunkies to tell us what to do. Empty adults always want to relive their lives through their children. But I'm my own person. I'm Lucy. I know what I hate and what I love. I will never surrender to what I hate. I want to stand beside what I love forever. The stars above the outer ring, my bike, eternal victory, and my companions. Including you. I'm only gonna say this once, so don't pretend you can't hear me.
Well, well, manager, we meet again. I've been waiting for you forever. Don't worry, I'm not planning on turning myself in. You'd be surprised how much valuable intel is hidden near the public security building. Are you tired? Let's find a cozy spot to rest, shall we? You strike me as someone who's made their fair share of enemies. You know the old saying, right? The most dangerous place is often the safest place. Here's one more little secret for you. Sometimes, I like to intentionally reveal a few weaknesses during the process, guiding their pursuit. It's a fantastic way to sharpen my escape skills. People always grow through real-life experience, right? So, next time, if the opportunity arises, how about you join me, manager? It'll be a thrill. I promise. So sudden? You don't have more urgent matters to attend to, do you? Nevertheless, I'll wait for you. How about slowing down for a bit? Don't want you to lose me now. Hello there, friend. Looking flawless as ever today. For a long time, I did not care for small animals like cats and dogs. Especially dogs. They remind me of some unsavory characters from my past. You strike me as someone who's made their fair share of enemies. These little animals seem so fragile, as if a single finger could end their lives. A weak life has no meaning of its own. It is only destined to be used and trampled upon. Of course, these little creatures don't think about such heavy stuff. Their world is simple and pure. It's only humans who trap themselves within the confines of their own thoughts. So, Now I understand it's the limiting beliefs deeply rooted in my mind that are truly meaningless. My apologies. I'm rambling again. Thanks for lending me an ear. Hello there, friend. Looking flawless as ever today. I've always liked high places. I can see far, far into the distance. Come to think of it, the Phantom Thieves in movies always seem to appear in the highest places.
Decorate your bamboo with the most seasonal colors. Janus Corner's largest bamboo paint distribution center offers 90 color options.
You strike me as someone who's made their fair share of enemies. How about slowing down for a bit? Don't want you to lose me now. Maybe it's a kind of occupational hazard. Just kidding. But I do have some gadgets for making a quick getaway from tall buildings. I've had my fun outsmarting PubSec officers with them. If you ever want to experience the feeling of flying, Manager, just let me know. I'll hold on to you tightly. I promise you'll be safe. Flower arranging reveals a person's taste without any reservations. Literally quite a dangerous thing, you know.
The simple blue-green hue depicts the tranquility and elegance of time.
The fragrance of flowers is always so delightful. Of course, the work we've created together is especially worth remembering. Huh? Well, well, Manager, we meet again. I've been waiting for you forever. This stage is absolutely stunning, and the performances here are top-notch. Perfect for pulling off something special, don't you think? Like, we could tie up some Topps villains here and force them to air all their dirty laundry. Live, of course. Let all of New Eridu vote on their fates. Oh, something like that. Relax. I'm only kidding. No need to be scared. I wouldn't do that. At least not now with you around, I mean. But if the opportunity arises in the future, well, who knows? How about slowing down for a bit? Don't want you to lose me now. Hello there, friend. Looking flawless as ever today. I do enjoy wandering through antique stores now and then, looking for interesting odds and ends. Don't forget, I'm a collector at heart, though I have my fair share of other identities too. You strike me as someone who's made their fair share of enemies. Just a heads up. You might want to be cautious in these stores. When it comes to collectibles, the waters can get really deep, and getting swindled wouldn't be any fun. You are a clever one, manager. But this here world is full of tricks. If there's anything you're interested in, just give me a shout. I'll do my utmost to track it down for you. After all, you're a very important friend. In a way, you're one of my most prized possessions. Well, well, manager, we meet again. I've been waiting for you forever.